What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Like, share, subscribe, comment, IG, TikTok, bottom video, and we just gonna hop into it. So today I'll be discussing a topic a little different from. Actually, I think both of the videos I'm gonna upload today will be a little different from the topics that I usually discuss. But today I will be discussing Kay. I think. Hold on, let me make sure I got her name right because I think niggas be falling asleep and all that. Kay Granger. Well, she is currently a congresswoman for the 12th district in Texas and has been since 1997. But the reason she's been in the news recently is because she actually, well, up until recently, she had disappeared for 6 months. A congresswoman at that had not been heard from, or well, heard from publicly. Let me say that, because obviously, if she wasn't, it would have been bigger news if she was missing like that, like her peoples ain't know who it was. But she hadn't been heard from publicly, and she hadn't had made a vote since July. And so the reason this is, obviously coming up now because, well, one, nigga, it's been 6 months she ain't made a vote, and two, it's been discovered that she is living in a dementia. Well, no, I said dementia. She's living in a retirement facility. I fucked that up, my bad. But the reason I said dementia is because her son said that she has been having like dementia related issues, and there is a memory care facility on the same side as this, but he says she's in the retirement facility and not the memory care facility. So yeah, that's pretty much oh, and oh, okay. Oh, I forgot about this part. Also, the deed on her house got transferred in July. It's not exactly sure the relationship the people she transferred to, or if they just actually bought the house. But the deed on her house was transferred by around the last time she made a vote and like that she was publicly seen. But it did say that she made it to some events like in DC in November, but she never made a vote. So my whole opinion on this, I think this is some bullshit. Honestly, I think that she probably, I ain't gonna say she got full on dementia, but I think it's definitely worse than they obviously gonna tell the public, like, especially her family, because how's she gonna be having dementia related issues and be on the same premises as a memory loss facility, but she's not there. She's just at the retirement home. All of a sudden, she's been missing for 6 months. My thing is, if she obviously she got to be having some issues if she's just been publicly missing for 6 months, but I just think one, if you, I'm not finna act like I'm a specialist on dementia or nothing, but if you Google dementia, and so it say symptoms include forgetfulness, limited social skills, thinking abilities, mental decline, confusion in the evening hours, disorientation, inability to speak or understand language, making things up, irritability, personality changes. That's just a list of things. But the reason I said that is because the first thing that comes up in the symptoms, like I just told you, is you're forgetting your forgetfulness, your memory. So you trying to tell me that she's having dementia related issues that's keeping her out the limelight for 6 months, keeping her from casting votes, but she's not having memory issues. I just think he's saying, he's like, I think her son family doing all this to like save face for her, because I think she's definitely in a terrible um oh, not terrible, let me not say that, she's in a worse state than they're leading on. And the reason I even like bring this up today, because I feel like this is something, this is like a term of something that like shows that we need to start putting, like, no funny shit, we need to put probably like age limits on these government political positions, because Joe Biden has looked good recently. But you remember before the Kamala announced that she was running for president and all that, that nigga looked like he wasn't gonna make it. It was like if he ran again, he was gonna croak. He was, and then let's not forget about Buddy that got stuck. I think he got stuck twice, where he was just at the motherfucking shit. Let's not forget about Buddy. Like, and she 81, and she's been in office since 97. So that's what, 27 years. So she been in office since she was, damn, 54. So it's like it's time, bro. Like she had already, and then on top of that, she announced last year that she was gonna retire. So I feel like she has been having remnants or symptoms of this, and I feel like the last 6 months it's just went downhill, which is causing her like decline from the public eye. So like I was saying, going back, we it's probably gonna I ain't gonna say eventually because it's gonna have to be probably like more extreme cases, but this is pretty bad once you really think about it because not casting votes, like what is she doing for that district that like how is she helping that district right now? She's not. Like so I feel like if like it would be worse if it was on a bigger scale, like if she was like maybe like in the Senate where she's like voting for a whole state, they probably would make it a bigger issue. But like eventually, bro, they're going to have to put like age limits on this political position because one 81, one like in like any other field or position, maybe besides like something in media, because that's the only place I can remember like 80-year-olds actually like working, and it's not like they're forcing them to work. Like most 80-year-olds, if not, if they don't have to work for like a side hustle, or if they're not retired from another job, it's not working. Like you don't want your grandparents and all that, your mama and stuff working at 81. So like, so the fact that it's not something enforced like this for Congress too, and like for people who's making decisions over like the free world, like one of the like one of them like most like important like decisions in the world is crazy. So I think that's what we're gonna come to eventually, and I think this is just like it's finally showing its head. So that's all I gotta say today. Like, share, subscribe, comment, IG, TikTok, on the video, and we out.